Alrighty. So how was your cookout?
It was good. We had a good time. We were talking about like when we were kids and shit, like all the shit we would get into. And I'm like, damn,
Who
we're bad.
who
We're
was there?
bad.
Your sister and
My sister, her husband, my little brother AB, my big brother, his wife. We were playing. I don't know if you ever played, but it's like a game where you pull out a card and it has like questions. So like you'll ask a question and people will write it down around you, and
Mhm.
then the person that's reading has to guess who wrote what. And we're being stupid, dude. Like,
Like you would write a question and someone
no, you
would
will pick a
guess who.
card,
Uh-huh.
and the card had like five questions,
Mhm.
and then you pick what question you want to ask everyone. And like one of them was like, what are three ingredients to make a perfect day? You know what I mean? And then we were answering stupid shit, and then you would have to figure out who said what.
It's kind of like what is that? Um,
What?
that fucking game for adults.
Yeah, that's the
The
one.
card game. What is it called?
Yeah, that's the one we're playing. It was for adults, and we're just being dirty.
Yeah, I know which one. It's
I
funny.
put
That
six.
shit's funny.
Because my wife, my sister, my brother's wife, sorry, she like talks in Spanish. So like we're saying it in Spanish, and I have put sexo. What I put? Sexo panoche sexo.
Those
So
are the
like
three ingredients for a perfect
yeah,
day.
to make a good day. Yeah.
Mine would be
I know.
what would be the three ingredients to make a good day? Yours would be sexo panoche sexo. Mine would be um I don't know. What would mine be?
I don't know. It's funny.
I don't know what a perfect day would be for me. Maybe shopping, good food, and a massage, a foot
But I
massage.
mean,
That's
for
a
me,
good day for me.
I mean, for me, it'd probably be different, but I was just being stupid. So they wouldn't guess that it was
Really?
me writing it, you know? Like,
Right.
I
I would have
mean, I
guessed
wouldn't
it.
mind sex either. Like, sex would be also a part of my perfect day. I mean,
No. Come on then.
yay. It's overrated. Okay.
It'll happen. A regular day. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Well, I'm single. Sorry. Sorry, I'm
Aye,
single.
aye. Well, you should be having it all the time if you're single.
No, I don't like to have sex with just, I
Well, you
mean,
can have a
I
sex
know it sounds
buddy.
kind of corny, but you have to mean a lot to me to have sex. For real.
It's your vibe. Wake up, check your phone. Wake up, check your phone. Smoke till you feel numb. Check your phone. Check your phone. Check phone. Check phone. Dial the tone.
Hey, how do you like the thing?
I love it. I love
It's
it.
so colorful.
Did a
It's
good
like
job. Yeah.
I was kind of like worried that it was too much, but Monchis liked it, and I'm like, okay, well, if he likes it, and he's kind of picky.
No, it's good. I like it too.
I think it's cute.
It
Has
is
us two right here. I'm pointing it right or this?
like that.
No,
Well,
this
that way's a finger.
this one's a finger.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one, the girls.
The two chicks, yeah, talking, chit
Yeah.
chatting.
Okay, I like that, and then this one because it goes with our little theme song, and then
The what the
like,
fuck?
and
And
what
then
the
like, what
fuck,
the
and
fuck?
then confused because I'm always
Right.
confused.
Me too. Oh.
So
How was your
yeah,
day, buddy?
mm, it was good. I didn't do anything. I slept a lot.
Lucky.
Um, it was just a chill day. I slept. I ate. I fucked. I watched TV, and that was it. I got
Oh,
ready, and that was it.
that's cool. I wish I would
That was
have
a
had
perfect day. It
Yeah. That
sounds
would
like
have
a
been a
perfect
perfect
day.
day. That's true.
Yeah, we were freaking tired from yesterday, dude.
Oh, that's right. Well, how
Todo
was
el
your trip
día se
down?
me figuraba que no íbamos a llegar, you know? Like it
How
took
was it?
forever. It was fucking exhausting, but it was so nice to be over there. like for a change, since I haven't been out anywhere. So it was really nice to like go to Dallas and go visit my uncle.
Oh,
I
did you
got
go
to.
visit?
I went to go visit. Well, we had to go because Monchis had work. He had to go turn in some paperwork for.
Mhm.
Well, he had to turn in some paperwork, but him being himself, he wanted to go and take it so he can make sure that they got it right. So we
Yeah.
made it a whole like little thing, like, hey, let's go, because we haven't been anywhere ever since Corona.
Yeah.
So basically, we just decided to make it a little day, like go over there, and then we called my uncle, and then he spent the whole afternoon with us pretty much. He took us to, I don't know if you've been to Fort Worth, to what's it called? Stock something. Shit,
Oh,
hold on. I think I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's a really nice like country-ish place. It's
oh, I know
called
where. It's called the
Stockyards.
Stockyards.
Have
Yeah.
you been there?
Yeah, Bertha's mom lives over there, so we would always go to the Stockyards.
It's so cute, huh?
Oh, yeah, I like it a lot.
I liked it, but obviously right now since it's Corona, like you don't see it. I mean, there was people around, but it wasn't like crazy.
Packed.
I guess how it gets on Fridays.
Yeah, I was always busy
So
when I go.
yeah, so we were there and we ate, and then we went to a bar where it was country, like kind of
Yeah.
like
What did you eat?
we went to, I don't know what the place was called, but it was like you go in where they have the cattle or whatever the hell, and you go in and it's like right there. It's like a brisket barbecue
Oh, yeah, I
place,
think that's where I went to. I had
and then you like, huh?
go. No, go.
And then like they have it open so whenever the cattle or the big fucking, what are they called?
Those horn things. What are they?
What are they
Longhorn.
called? The Longhorns?
Yeah, isn't that? Yeah, they have like big ass fucking long.
The Longhorns.
Ay,
El
ay.
venado, el venado, que no me digan en la esquina.
And right now, and right now.
Well, yeah, they had those and they have them passing by. I don't know if you seen them. They usually do that, right? They have them.
I never seen that. I never saw it when I went.
Well, my uncle was like, "Oh, we have to be there at 3 because they have a little, I guess, like a viewing or a little, I don't know, like they just pass by. They have the cat, like they have the guys in the cowboys and like the horses on top of horses, and they're just passing them around like
Horses on top of horses and
displaying them.
Watching him. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so, huh?
I didn't get to see that. Mm.
Yeah, it was really cute. So they have it open there so you can be eating or like drinking and watching them pass by. And we went to this bar called the White Elephant. I don't know if you've been to that one.
I'm not sure. I
Um,
don't remember.
it's super cute. Like they have a bunch of hats, like cowboy hats all over, and it's so pretty. It was really nice. I liked it. And then so we stayed there for a little bit with my uncle, like watching. I don't know if you've seen this show, Drunk History.
Nah, I haven't.
Siri. Siri's like, I've heard of it.
Can Siri shut up? Mind your
Siri,
business.
dude. Yeah. Back off, bitch.
I know, dude. I don't like her. She did this already twice. I'm gonna have to fuck her up.
Yeah, fuck this. So Drunk History, they have it. It's in English. Okay, it's an English show, right? But they made it into Spanish, and the person who is like introducing each little story is Eugenio Derbez. So he's like introducing, and then it's like they have like random celebrities, and they're like drinking, and they're fucking drunk, dude, like drunk. Se toman como 8 mezcales,
No
ocho
way.
tequilas, y dos, quién sabe qué chingados, un chingo de cerveza. So they're just drinking away, like fucking drunk, and then they're filming them, right? And they're just drinking, and then they tell a story, a history story on whatever, like We were
Yeah.
watching one that was hilarious. Una chava, like she's drinking and fucking talking and shit, and they all like they're like fucking gone. Like you can tell the way they start talking, you know.
Yeah.
But they're talking and then they go back to like they show them talking and they show like a little reenactment of whatever they're saying. But
Yeah.
like it's so funny because they're talking like normal, like me and you, like we're talking right now, you know? I
Yeah.
mean, and they're just like the actors are just reenacting whatever the fuck the person's saying, you know?
Yeah.
So hilarious, dude. You should watch it.
You don't watch it, yeah.
Drunk History, pero Mexico.
On Netflix
That
or what?
one's funnier, I think. No, you have to have pantalla.
What?
Pantalla, it's like an app.
Oh, I don't know.
Like for Mexican movies and all this shit, you know?
Oh, that's
Or
cool though.
Espanol, you know, like
I love Eugenio. Eugenio. He's good.
Eugenio Derbez.
Yeah,
I
he's
like
got horror.
So we changed the name already to F and Adulting with Crystal and Lorena. So that is our new name. Welcome.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome, guys, to fucking adulting. I'm just kidding.
Oh shit.
Fucking adulting. That sounds good, actually. I like it better. But they already have one.
I like this
like
one better. You're tripping.
F and Adulting. Welcome to F and Adulting. What is this? The podcast that we don't care your level of maturity. You're welcome here. Right? We don't care your level of maturity. Basically, we're going to be doing this every Monday, bringing you an episode every Monday. We have no idea what we're going to be talking about. It's just random topics, you know, just a bunch of playful banter between Crystal and I. And that's pretty much it. That's what you're getting. And these.
Ooh.
And a little shaky shake.
Yeah. Hey, wait, I didn't see that.
Shut up. So anyways, in today's episode, which is number 4, we're going to be talking about the Mandela Effect. The Mandela Effect.
The movie, shit.
Did you see
Thanks
it?
for making me watch that. Yeah.
You saw it. It's fucking good, huh?
I had nightmares about that shit, for reals. I'm not even like joking.
You had nightmares for reals?
Yeah, I was like, I guess I was so into it, and then like when I went to bed, I just started having dreams about the movie. And
oh
I
my
was
goodness.
like, yeah.
For reals, I didn't have nightmares about it. I showed it to Monchis while we were watching it, and I was like, ooh, that one sounds good, you know? So we watched it, and he was all freaked out, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like honestly, like it's not a scary movie, but like I stop and think about like, you know, whatever happened in the movie, and it's like I've noticed shit too, like I don't know, but like I know I have noticed some things that are like different now, and I'm just like, fuck, this is crazy. Like yeah, and like I don't know, I always believe that like movies are made for a reason, like you never know. I don't know.
Yeah, so I just came across that movie. I don't even know. Was it on Netflix or what was it? Prime?
No, I had to rent it on YouTube.
Oh, wow. I think I watched it on Prime. Or I don't know where.
You know what? It's actually now on Hulu because I went looking for it and I was like, damn, it's here for free. And like I paid for it.
And you bought it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't buy it. I rented the movie for 48
and
hours.
You rented it. So yeah, if you guys want to watch the movie so you guys can kind of figure out what we're trying to talk about, basically it's called The Mandela Effect. It's on Hulu apparently. I don't remember where I watched it. I don't know if it was Hulu or another one, but I'm pretty sure you guys can find out where to watch it. Basically what the movie is about is the Mandela Effect. If you guys don't know exactly what that is, it's pretty much a misremembering, or like, let me read exactly what it is. The Mandela Effect, the commonly used nickname for a false memory. So basically, like
memory, like I don't know why they keep pushing it as a false memory. Like it's
well, it says it's a psychological phenomenon where you recall things as you think they happen. rather than how they actually did. So
Yeah, no, I get
wait,
it.
I don't know.
I just don't
Were
think,
they really like that, or
I don't
when most
know.
people talk about the Mandela effect, it refers to a collective misremembering of something shared by many. The name comes from the fact that many people thought Nelson Mandela died in prison during the 1980s, even saying they recall his funeral being broadcast on TV.
And it
And
never happened.
then, when in fact he was released from prison in 1980 and actually passed away 23 years later in 2013. So, what
I
do you
don't
think
know.
about that?
Well, I don't know. How many people remember it? Like, it's a lot of people that apparently say they remember that event happened where they actually had like the funeral live on TV or something.
Yeah.
And I
Well, it's
mean,
like, it's the thing is that it's shared memory. So there's a bunch of people who share that memory, you know? So I don't know if it's
maybe.
because they've heard a bit about it and it just kind of like stays in their mind, and,
No.
or
I
I
I know.
don't know.
I don't know. I guess because I
Whatever.
believe like that shit's, I don't know, like I was telling you that movie with Tom Cruise. What is it? Risky Business.
Yeah.
Okay, like everybody, and even in movies, like where they come out like that, it's Halloween in movies. They're dressing up as Tom Cruise, as Risky Business, with a white shirt. I don't know if
Mhm.
everybody remembers. He's wearing a white button-up shirt with in his underwear, socks, and black glasses.
Yeah.
And apparently, everybody remembers the white shirt. And now, if you go look at it, it's pink. So I guess that's one of the things that people, it's thousands of people that remember the white shirt. And like I mentioned, in movies, they even copy it like, oh, it's a Halloween party, and they come out in a white shirt, like not
Mhm.
pink.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
And it's
something like
weird, right? Because you asked me, like, hey, do you remember what he was wearing? And I told you, yeah, he's wearing a white button-up shirt. He's in
yeah.
his undies and wearing socks and whatever, you know? And you're like, yeah, well, go search it. And I searched it and it came out pink. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, how the fuck did I miss? How would you, like, you know,
Miss something like that.
miss
Like, and
a
it's a
pink
lot of
shirt
people.
instead of, yeah.
A white shirt. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like,
weird.
how do you confuse that?
You don't.
It's weird, right? So basically, okay, so we're gonna be talking about things like that, like weird little things that you notice now. You're like, huh, but I used to remember it this way.
This way.
I recall being it this way rather than this way. So basically, after watching the Mandela Effect, we saw it, and then, well, obviously, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what happens on the actual movie because I would like for you guys to watch it. But the thing is that basically the whole point of that movie is the father loses his daughter, and he somehow finds a way to kind of, I don't know, make a glitch in code, because he's a coder, like a person who does gaming and stuff, so he knows about coding and shit. So
Yeah.
apparently there's this big computer that's like the biggest, most powerful fucking computer, and he does something to bring back the daughter.
Yeah.
So it just kind of makes it glitch, so the whole world kind of is glitching. It's kind of like weird, you know? So it makes you wonder, like, are we living in a simulation? Is it all simulated? What's happening? Is it
Yeah.
a
I don't know.
plan?
It's
What the
pretty
hell? You
crazy.
know?
It's
It's
pretty
about
crazy. Too.
Matrixy, you know?
It freaks me out just to think about that because, like, I know the movie also mentions like little things that actually, if you guys Google it, like for example, the bears,
Yes. The Berenstein.
The
Berenstein.
Bearstein bears.
So apparently a lot of people, and I'm gonna ask you guys watching to go ahead and comment if you remember the Risky Business Tom Cruise scene when he's dancing. Was he wearing a white shirt or a pink shirt? Because we remember it being white, you
White.
know? And a lot of
Yeah.
people say it's white. So if you go back and search it, it's pink. So that's weird. The Berenstain Bears It used to be spelled Berenstein, and apparently it's Berenstein,
With an
spelled with
S-T-A-N.
A-I-N.
Yeah.
But I remember it Berenstain Bears.
I
Berenstain
remember it like
Bears.
that too. Honestly, I used to read those when I was little.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite books. Well, there was a couple of them,
And
but
they
I
even
like.
had like a little cartoon thing, right?
Yeah, they did. They did.
Well, the Berenstain Bears, and that's how I remember. But apparently, it's Berenstain Bears, which is not a big deal, you know. It probably, but at the same time, you're like, hey,
I remember
or
it this way.
maybe I was just not a good reader.
Not
Maybe
even.
I just didn't know how to
Like,
read,
it's
but it just sounds.
it's pretty weird. Like I remember it too, and like if you go and Google it now, it's only gonna come out like the way that they changed it, or I don't know. It's
I've been
weird. I
eating
go
these
and
for
like,
my throat. The Ricola.
oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm
How
getting
you
rid of my
feeling?
throat
What?
thing. I'm good. It's just I get a lot of.
A ver, dame uno.
¿Quieres uno?
Sí, a ver. A ver, ¿dónde está?
This one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it helps my throat. It doesn't hurt. It just kind of like opens my sinuses and
Hmm.
I don't sound so nasally like always.
Like that? Nah, just played. I'm playing.
Sorry.
Like what?
It just feels like I sound real nasally.
Nah, you sound good. You sound good. You
Sorry.
look good.
Woo. Okay, so another quick little example for that I found was, do you remember Jif, the peanut butter?
Yes.
Jif? Do you remember it being Jiffy or Jif?
No, I honestly, for that one, I don't remember, but I know some people are saying it was Jiffy.
A lot of people say it was Jiffy. Jiffy. Jiffy.
Jiffy.
A lot of people said they remember it being Jiffy or Jiffy. Monchis thought it was Jiffy too before. And apparently it's always been Jif. The Monopoly guy. So what
Oh,
what is the
yeah.
Monopoly guy wearing?
I mean, I always like, I even asked my mom that question because I was telling her about the movie. It was so interesting. And I was like, Mom, like, what? How do you remember the Monopoly man? And she described him as he's wearing a hat, I think, and then he's wearing like
Monocle.
yeah, on his eye.
And that's how everybody remembers him. Apparently he's never worn that before. Like he's never
existed. Like
he's
we
never
just
had a monocle. Like he's never had anything.
remember wrong, apparently.
And I'm like, maybe I just mixed him up with the peanut guy.
No, because
Mr. Peanut.
no,
'Cause Mr. Peanut wears a monocle.
he has a cane too.
He has a king too, so maybe I'm like, maybe I'm mixing people up and or like morphing them into one.
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay, so Looney Tunes. It used to be Looney Tunes or not tunes. So it was Looney Tunes, like UNES. And people thought like cartoons, like tune.
Yeah, T-O-N-S.
Yeah, so it's Looney Tunes. I think I remember it being tunes, like a tune, like UNES.
I honestly don't know. I'm confused whether I should.
And then you told me the Sex and the City, right?
Oh yeah, that it was instead of
People think it was
it,
Sex in the City.
it was Sex in the City, Lorena, and now it's Sex in the City.
Well, it shows here that it was sex. I don't know if you can see it. It's just
Sex
say
in the
here. I'll go
City.
ahead and put it on the thing so I can show you guys. It says Sex in the City. The perfume. It's like a perfume, I guess, from Sex in the City. And it says Sex in the City, but that could have been like people, because people have said it like Sex in the City. But I think
No,
it's definitely
well,
been
it's a
Sex and the
perfume for
City.
that show.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So it is. I don't know. I remember.
And then Febreze, do you remember it being Febreze like with 2 E's or Febreze with an E? Easy.
I remember. I've always remember it with 2, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, that Oscar Mayer is Oscar Mayer or Oscar Mayer? Like
What? Do you remember the
Mayer,
little
Oscar
song?
Mayer, huh?
Do you remember the little song? How would it go? My
Oh,
baloney has a first name. It's
no, I thought it was like, I want to
OSCAR.
be an Oscar Mayer wiener. Blah, 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 blah. You
I
don't
remember.
remember? I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
I don't remember that one.
Yes.
My baloney has a first name. It's for Oscar Mayer though. Like
It's OSCAR.
my
My
baloney
baloney
has
has
a
a sick
second name.
MEYER.
Yeah. So what was it then?
It's
What does it say? It is?
Meyer. Well, it says here the Oscar Mayer wiener jingle, but that's because people write it down on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So it might be Oscar
Oscar.
Oscar Mayer or Oscar Mayer. I don't know. I'm confused now.
Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I truly like to be. Cause if
Can
I
you know
were the
it?
Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me.
Do you
Still leave a
remember
message.
the song? You don't remember it?
I don't.
No?
No.
The one that you're saying, what is it called?
But it starts with my baloney has a first name.
My
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, okay, it's an Oscar Mayer one too.
Yeah.
My baloney has a first name. It's OSCAR. My baloney has a second name. It's MAYER. Oh, I love to eat it every day. If you ask me why, I'll
That's
say,
cute.
'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with BLOGNA.
Ah, he knows how to spell baloney.
I was like,
So
wait.
cute. That's like back in the fucking day, dude. Like, I think that was like an
Hey.
older one than mine.
No, it's not.
That
Yours is
shows
older.
how old you are.
You know what? I'm 23. Fool, what do you mean?
Yeah, right?
Well, actually 24.
24, yeah. Like, I'm 25.
Wait. Yeah.
Sure.
Um,
Sure. Like,
yeah.
sure.
Jerk. We're the same age. What are you talking about?
Oh, Pikachu's tail.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that one. I never watched Pikachu or anything like that.
Though many of us clearly remember black detailing on the Pokemon's character's tail, but in reality, it's just yellow.
That's true. I do remember that.
Ah,
I do remember the black tail. Now it's just yellow. No, it had
no,
black.
it's
No.
just yellow. I thought it was black too.
Yeah, I never watched it, but I remember that because everybody liked that shit.
What? There was a hyphen in Kit Kat?
I didn't know about that either.
Hey, Fruit of the Loom logo, it did have that little thing.
It did have it. Yeah, I told you.
That one does have the,
I remember that shit too.
but apparently it never had it.
Yeah, it did have it, dude. So how do we remember shit like that when we know for reals it was there, but now apparently it never existed that way?
There's a lot of theories about this one, which is a Mona Lisa smile, but so many people have claimed that she used to have a more obvious smile. I don't know. The last time I went to go see the Mona Lisa, it was never her, so I don't know what the fuck.
Me either. I never.
I don't know, so I want to know about that. C3PO. C3PO? Is that how you say
Me,
it?
what is that?
Has a silver leg. The guy from fucking.
Oh yeah, that's what I
From
didn't
Star
think he
Wars.
had one. I mean, I'm not a fan, but you have watched it, so you should know.
But
No,
I don't like. I've
but
seen
he
it,
was
but
all
I don't look
gold.
at. Huh?
I thought he was just all gold.
Apparently, he has a silver leg.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Who knows?
The
I don't.
Flintstones. We've been pronouncing it without that first one, so this is really awkward. The Flintstones. It's the Flint. No, it has two T's. Yeah, so it's the Flint Stones. It's not the Flintstones without a T in.
I don't remember that either.
I don't know. Okay, so do you remember what Forrest Gump says? What's his like big saying?
Oh, my mama told me life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Is it what life was like a box of chocolates? Or life is like a box of chocolates? Because you said it right,
I
actually.
remember is from what I remember. I think it is. My
But you
mama
said it
told me.
right. You said it right the first time. It was life was like a box of
No, I
chocolates.
said is.
No, you said was.
Life's like a box of
You
chocolates.
said life was like a box of
No, I
chocolates.
say it. Rewind it. My mama told me life was like a box of chocolates. What is it supposed to be, or
Calm
what? What
down.
is it now?
What life is like a box of chocolates is not what Forrest Gump actually said. If you listen closely, he says life was like a box of chocolates. And then the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs,
Oh, I don't know about that.
it says when she talks, the queen, the wicked queen, says mirror, mirror on the
Mirror
wall.
on the wall.
But apparently she says nope, that wasn't a line in Snow White either. In fact, the wicked queen says magic mirror on the wall. He doesn't say mirror, mirror.
It
There's
used
no
to be
fucking
mirror,
mirror,
mirror on the
mirror.
wall.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Murmur.
It's magic mirror.
I don't know.
Oh, and then my papa,
Papa?
Darth Vader.
Oh, that
What
one
does
I don't
Darth Vader
know.
say to Luke?
I am your father.
Apparently, we've
It
all
says
have
Luke.
seen that wrong. Perhaps the most famous movie line in history wasn't even said. Okay, so all he really said was, "I am your father." He never said, "Luke, I am your father," and everybody started saying, "Luke, I am your father." And if you listen to it, if you watch it, he just says, "I am your father."
I don't know.
And it
There's,
sucks, because everybody's like,
but that's just something else to prove to you that how is it that a lot of people remember it one way and then all of a sudden like it's not even that. And it's not like 5 people here and there, it's like
it's a
thousands.
fucking, yeah, it's a bunch of people who remember it a certain way. Hello, Clarice from Hannibal.
Oh, I don't
Hello,
remember that one either.
Clarice. You never seen Silence of the Lamb?
Yeah, but it was a long time ago also, so I don't know.
Well, apparently he doesn't say hello, Clarice. He says good morning. It doesn't like good
It doesn't.
morning and hello, Clarice. Doesn't even sound the same.
It doesn't.
It's crazy. So yeah, there's a shitload.
Maybe
Patrick
they remember.
Swayze's health says though the actor sadly died after being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. People said that people have said they remember him recovering. No, I don't remember. I remember him.
I don't
Leonardo DiCaprio's first Oscar. Though Leo finally took home his first Oscar for Best Actor in 2016, countless people argue he scored one much earlier. It's easy to get this one confused though because he was previously nominated 5 other times. So just a bunch of different ones. It's just insane that, I don't know if it's like, wow, crazy. Because people remember whatever they want to remember, Skechers, less sketchy than most people have been befuddled to see that there's no T in Skechers. I thought it was Skechers.
I thought it was with a T2 Skechers. Oh.
And who else? Let's see. I know I had another one. Fruit Loops. Do you remember it being fruit? Fruit Loops or like FROOT or FRUIT? Because it's fruit.
I don't remember
Fruit.
that either.
It's fruit like FROOT.
Oh, and what was it before? Fruit. Fruit.
Well, a lot of people say it's fruit, but I don't remember that one. That was just
I
an
don't remember
example.
that either.
Do you remember Curious George having a tail?
You know what?
Before?
I don't think so. I don't remember him having a tail, but then again, I never really paid attention to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
I didn't either. So apparently he had a tail before, and now he doesn't. So they mentioned they mentioned the Berenstain Bears. They mentioned the Curious George in the movie. So you start wondering, like, what the hell, you know? So yeah, it's pretty insane. Like some of the things that it talks about, like whether we're like living in a parallel universe, you know, like or a simulation of life.
it's crazy. Like
I don't
everything.
know. It's just insane. It's
It
insane to
is.
think about it.
What do you think? Like, what are your thoughts about it? Do you think that maybe we could go back and like change things, or like we live
Like
in
time travel?
we live like in a, I don't know, everything's computerized apparently, or I don't know, because I also heard that apparently people who have like time machines,
Mm-hmm.
they actually go like back in time and they change one little thing that won't change like big in the future. So they go back and do little shit like that. Like, I don't know.
Like remember, like how we were talking about, there's the butterfly effect, where
Oh,
he
yeah.
would go back and he would change
come out
something, and then it would fuck up like the future.
the future.
Or
Yeah.
somebody's future, or it would like impact something, you know?
Yeah.
You're saying like someone goes back, time travels, and they change something that wouldn't affect anything. It's just something that would be a little noticeable, like, hey, somebody might notice it, you know?
Yeah, like I think that maybe like, because yeah, they can't change anything big. Like I said, like I guess in movies also it comes out that you change something big, that will definitely change the future or the present of how it was. You know what I mean?
You
But
think
I don't
someone
know.
would come and someone from the future can come and change the coronavirus?
Maybe somebody can go ahead and do
Maybe
that.
if you're watching us,
Please do
can you
that.
please do us a favor? Can you stop the coronavirus from spreading
Corona.
and just even being coronavirus? I don't want to know that word. I don't want to know that word.
I don't want to know it either.
I
Or
just want to
maybe
wake up
change the
tomorrow and
name
be
to it.
like normal, you know?
Or maybe they could go back and at least change the name.
I don't care about the name. I can care less about the name. It could be called fucking beautiful virus and shit.
What? Okay,
I don't
but
care.
what if changing that makes a big difference and makes it worse, or something weird happens? That's too big to change, Lorena.
No, it's not. It's just a
Yeah, it
fucking
is.
name. It's like giving birth and then giving a name, and it's like, okay, that's like the least of my problems. I want to give birth, you know. I want this baby out of me. Talk to me about the fucking. At the end, I'll put the name, you know, of the baby. The main thing is having the baby. So obviously, the main thing is the fucking virus.
But
And
what if
they name it? I don't know how the fuck they name it. How do they name the virus?
I have no idea. I guess they just make it up, or
I don't know. I'm like, oh, it looks like a corona.
oh look, it has a little crown on top. It's a
Ah,
coronita.
it looks like a little queen. Shazam. Okay, do you remember Shazam?
Yeah.
Where
But
it was Sinbad played a genie.
but it wasn't him.
There's Shazam and there's Kazam. Kazam is this guy, the basketball dude.
The basketball guy.
And Sinbad is a comedian from back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And he is Shazam. And it's an old fucking movie that a lot of people say didn't exist. And there's been clips of the movie and this dude who's a genie.
I thought he was a basketball player that came
It's
out in the genie.
Kazam with a K.
Yeah, the Kazam, no?
That's with, ¿cómo se llama ese güey? The tall dude. Shaq.
Yeah, well, they're all tall,
Shaq?
but
Shaq? The
Shaq,
tall
yeah.
one. The tall basketball player. Does that help you?
Yeah, that helped a lot. Come here. Ándale. I remember him coming out in the genie, like in a genie movie, but I don't remember the Sinbad one.
Well, that's the one. That's Shazam. And then Kazam is the one with Shaq.
Yeah, there's two different ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one I didn't get. Like, what was it supposed to be, and what?
Well, no, it's just the fact that a lot of people don't remember the movie ever existing. They say that movie never existed. And I'm like, yes, I remember a freaking movie named Shazam with fucking Sinbad as a genie.
I don't
Watching
remember.
it. And a lot of people say no. And like, that's crazy. Like, there's Kazam, but there's not that one. And apparently they can't find evidence of ever being made, but there's a lot of people, like a large amount of people who remember it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And there's footage though, like a small little footage. And there's people who are like online asking, hey, if anybody could like get me a copy of maybe the original or what, you know, but they know for a fact that they have seen this movie.
Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, there was another movie. I don't know what it's called though, but apparently it's like some guy that has metal teeth in the movie, and he falls in love with the girl, and the girl falls in love with him, but he fell in love with her apparently because of her braces. And everybody remembers this girl, like in the movie, having braces in the movie, but it never existed. Like, she never had braces, and there's a lot of comments.
What was the movie called?
I don't remember. Google it now. And it was an old movie. I don't even know. I've never seen it. I don't know what it is, but apparently a lot of people were saying that they could swear up and down that the girl that he fell in love with had braces, because that's the reason why he fell in love with her, because she had like a mouthful of metal.
Huh.
But I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know which one that one is.
It's an old movie too. I'm not sure what it's called, but
we'll like link it down below, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
And because I have no idea which one you're talking about.
Me either. I don't know what it's called.
Me either, but I just talked about it.
She was talking about it, and like I thought it was weird that a lot of people like were commenting like, hey, didn't that girl have braces? And then I was reading the comments, and then people were like, yeah, she had braces. That's the reason why he fell in love with her. And a lot of people were like, yeah, I remember it. And apparently it never existed that way. She never had braces.
Oh, maybe they got fixed. Her teeth got fixed during the movie, and she removed them.
With her teeth perfect.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's weird. Do I don't know. I think there's shady stuff going on. That's what I think.
Yeah.
You never know for sure.
It's insane.
They apparently something about the Oreos too. But
have you tried the double stuffed Oreos? I hate them.
No, I think it's
disgusting.
Is it too sweet or what?
They're too stuffed. Boom, boom. No, it's just like too much of the stuff, you know, the filling, the cream or whatever. It's way too much of it. I don't know. I wasn't a fan. I thought it was going to be good, but no.
So definitely don't get double stuffed Oreos.
Yeah, I haven't tried the thin ones, but I think those would be good.
Probably
The thin ones because they're thin.
they're thinner than the other ones. Well, the regular
Yeah.
ones are good.
The regular ones are good.
I like
But
them.
I don't know. I know a lot of people eat their Oreos different, but how I eat them, I just take them like that, and then the filling I cut it in half, and then do half and half. You know, just eat like the filling in this half like that here, like with the cookie, and then eat
And
this
then
one
this
too.
other half.
But like
Why
I'll
not
cut
just
it in
cut it in half?
half. Yeah, but like always, you end up with the cream some in one, and then the other one
No,
doesn't have
like
anything.
if you grab it and cut it like that, it'll
Oh,
have
in
cream.
half. Okay, yeah. Well,
You
that
know what I
makes
mean?
sense.
I I usually open
No,
it.
I have a technique.
I open
What?
it
Uh-huh.
and I eat the white first with my teeth. I just go and then I just eat it.
No, I'm telling you, I open mine and I like strategically cut it in half, grab that half for the other one, and then now I have two even ones that look the same. And then I'll eat
Or
it.
two perfect halves. Yeah.
Two perfect halves. And I'm like, wait a minute, this one needs a little bit more. Aye, aye.
All right, let's add it. In jail,
So, uh-huh.
oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna
No,
say
go ahead.
in jail we made well, you know, I was in there for a while, and we
Yeah,
made
tell me more.
some chicks. No, wait, some chicks made like a cheesecake out of Oreos. Like
Oh
it was
my
pretty
god.
good. It was pretty good. It was but they take out all the white stuff and they make like I guess the cheese with that.
Oh, the crust would be the Oreos, right? Like,
Yeah, that's right. It was pretty good. But
well, it makes sense. I mean, I've seen that, but it just kind of, it's weird. But how did they make it though? They just crushed it with the creamy thing and
yeah,
blended it
I
together.
know. Well, they made the crust with that, and then they used the cream of the Oreo, and they mixed it with a couple of things. I don't remember what exactly it was, but they used, I know, cream like for the coffee, the powdered cream
Uh huh.
for the coffee. They used that. What else did they use?
Cream cheese? No.
No, we don't have that shit in there.
Come on, cream cheese.
I
Maybe
wish.
light.
No, but
Aye, aye.
it was Squirt, I think, or Seven
Fat
Up.
free cream cheese.
7 Up.
7 Up.
Yeah, they use some 7 Up to like mix it so they can make the cream and everything, and it was really good.
What? That's not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's not cheesecake. Aye, aye.
Hey, in there it's cheesecake, right? It was pretty good. I don't
Oh
know.
god. So
Really
they made
good.
it how? Like, do they make it in a little mold thingy or?
You know how well some of the girls that in jail like have specific diets where they can't eat meat or so they take them like a
Or
little
vegetarians? Really?
yeah, so they give them like they
Really?
give them like
I'm sorry, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat
yeah,
any
they give them
meat.
like I mean they give them a little plate like those like disposable
I
ones.
didn't know you could be picky in prison.
Yeah, you could in
You could
jail.
be like, I'm a fucking,
Well, they're not gonna make you die like
I'm a
for a person that don't
pescatarian.
you get sick if you start eating meat out of the blue.
Really?
Well, yeah, and like, what if the person doesn't really eat meat?
You're
Like,
like, I'm a pescatarian. I only eat fish.
I only
And,
eat
oh yeah,
shrimp
bitch. I only
and
eat steak.
lobster.
I only eat steak every day.
Right? That would be. I would have,
I
man.
only eat like steak and cheesecake from
I
the
would have
Cheesecake
said
Factory.
shrimp and like fucking burgers and
Right?
that's
I'm
all I eat.
sorry, but where's my caviar? Where's my evening caviar?
I don't eat this.
How about I only eat escargot on Fridays?
Yeah.
The
That would be
fuck?
just like picky as fuck. Like, I don't think they'll do that for you.
So if you're a vegetarian in prison, like you go to prison, they'll give you vegetarian food only, like veggies or like
Yeah.
tofu and shit.
Yeah, shit. Like,
Do they
yeah.
do that all the time, or like they like slowly wing you to like
No, they
become
give
a
it to you.
full?
They give you the food that you actually Like some girl would like get like peanut butter and jelly sandwich,
Mhm.
or I don't know, just vegetables, and it's still not good, but you get what you get, you know.
That's crazy. I
What?
didn't think they would do that. I thought they would just give you whatever they had there, you know?
No, no, even at that, like it's surprising that. I mean,
Well, that's good.
well, you can't get real picky, like what you said, like, oh, I just eat shrimp on the weekends. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, but
The other day,
Mhm.
I was right here with Tinkerbell, and it's dark in the hallway or whatever, and she fucking was scared to go to the hallway, and I was
Oh
like,
fuck no.
what? And she went to the hallway like to look, and then she went like, "Grrr," and then "Grrr," like, and she ran into the room, and I was like, oh god. I was like,
And
what
there
the
was
fuck?
nobody there, or what?
No, I looked, and it was just, you could just see black. I was
Like
all
just the
freaked out.
hallway?
Yeah, I was right here in the hallway, and then I was like yelling, "Go away!" I was like, "Get out of
Crystal.
here!" What?
That's creepy.
That is creepy. I know. I want to go tell my mom. I was like, "Mom, something weird's happening." What is that alarm for?
That's for Matilda's pills.
Oh, give her her pills.
Told you the King Henry the Eighth? Is that the eighth?
Is that a V and 3,
And 3, yeah, it's the eighth, right?
8? Yeah.
So
Well, look,
King Henry the Eighth, turkey
like this
leg.
one. Oh wait, like that one.
Why do you have an 8 there?
It's 8/20/18.
So you got the date from the time that you got your tattoo?
No, it's for the day I stopped drinking.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
8. So August 2018
2018. Yeah.
or 20? You said 8
August.
2018? Oh, okay.
It's 8/20/18. Yeah.
Wow, Crystal, you're gonna have 3 years. What is it? 2
Well,
years
yeah, almost.
without drinking? No, fucking nothing at all. That's fucking good.
I know, dude.
I'm
I
so
got
proud of you.
ready.
Ah,
I was
that's
so bad,
crazy.
dude. I would get stupid. Well, remember when I broke my tooth?
You broke your tooth?
Yeah, Lorena, we were together.
Oh, that's
I
right.
slammed straight face first in the street.
You
We were
broke
going
your
to
tooth
New York.
though?
Yeah, dude.
You chipped it.
Well, yeah, it's all chipped. It's missing. It's
You
broken.
could have been Dumb and Dumber.
I could have. This is the second time I knew that.
Why?
Because when I was
Who
a
the
little
fuck said
girl,
we were Dumb and Dumber?
no, not me and you, stupid. But
Who
like,
the fuck would say we're Dumb and Dumber?
you know how that fool has his hair cut
Yeah.
like a bowl.
Dude, for Halloween, we should totally do that.
We should.
I'll
I want
be,
to wear the
which one's Dumb and Dumber? Which one is it? Lloyd and what's the other guy's name?
Floyd, and isn't it
I
Floyd?
thought it was Lloyd. It's
Oh, I
Lloyd.
don't know.
Lloyd and something,
Floyd
right?
and something else. I would want to be Jim though, Carrie.
Well, yeah,
Because
I
my
think
tooth
that's
is
Lloyd
missing.
because of your tooth.
Yeah, well, not all of it, look. But
Dumb and Dumber. Well, not like him.
no. Almost.
Harry. I'll be Harry.
Carrie, yeah.
You be Lloyd.
I know, but I guess
You'll
because
be
when I was a
Lloyd
little girl,
Christmas and I'll be Harry Dunn.
Harry Dunn and Christmas. That I like the last name.
I think we should do that. We should totally dress
should.
like Dumb and Dumber for Halloween and do an episode like that.
I'm down, dude.
I'm fucking down. We need to get some top hats.
Somewhat.
The top hats, like the little when they're dressed like in the
Tuxedo?
orange and blue, the
Orange
tuxedos.
and blue. That's cute.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and then I'll
That
be like,
fucking movie is a classic, dude.
it is. I love that movie.
And I'll be the diarrhea.
Oh, I know. That's gross. Poor dude
It's
couldn't
fucking
flush that shit.
gross. When he's pouring the thing. When he's pouring the emoji onto the tea.
The what?
Oh, the Imodium, or
Oh
whatever,
yeah.
the laxatives or whatever.
Yeah.
That's not Imodium, huh? That's a fucking. That's for you to stop having diarrhea.
It's a laxative. A
A
laxative.
laxative.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Like my little band-aid it.
I like
You can
it.
see, you can see my house like.
I can't make it appear. I
Oh,
see it. I see
oh.
it.
Is it dirty? Is it clean? You'll never know.
Let's see. Go
Is it
like that to the
dirty?
side.
Is it clean? Is it dirty? Is it clean?
You can't see it there.
You can't see it.
Let's see
You won't
mine.
see it. As long as I can get this virtual thing, I'll never have to clean again.
You'll never know.
I'll never know if it's dirty or clean. Because I have this. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. Thank you for reminding me.
What?
I was going to talk about that movie. The fifth
Which
round. No, the.
Don't tell me
Well,
it's the one I love. It's the fourth kind.
the fourth kind, yes.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I was gonna talk about that. I don't know why I just brought it up because
I heard that was based on a true story. Is it for reals or is it just a movie?
Alaska. I don't know. I think I've seen the lady who's talking, like the supposedly happened to her.
Yeah.
I've seen her before, or like I don't know if it's like a reenactment of the actual thing, but they say it's her, right?
Yeah, that's what they say, that it's the actual lady, but I don't know.
I don't know, but
I'm gonna watch it right now, actually.
that's kind of like that movie, you know, like UFOs and
What do
things
you
like
think?
that.
Do you believe or what?
I think so.
Mhm.
I think there's definitely life out there because it's so big, you know?
Yeah,
There has to be something out there, you know? I don't
yeah.
know if they're coming and kidnapping people and shit, but there's been a lot of like at the end of the movie when they talk about the fucking truck drivers that pass certain places and then
That you should,
they
yeah.
like black out and then they come back and it's like 3 hours later or like 15 minutes later or like an hour later. Where the fuck were they, you know?
I don't know, but it's crazy though. I do believe in aliens too. So
Do you think
we'll
they
see.
come in like they put like little things on, they probe,
Your body
like
and shit. That would be scary. And then like people, well, I
they
guess in
study
that movie,
you?
people wake up and think that it was just a dream. Like they just vaguely
Well,
remember shit.
dude, it's like the same thing that we're talking about. There was a bunch of people that were having the same dreams that were actually not. It was a fucking UFO, like an alien and shit, or aliens
Yeah.
that looked like a fucking owl, like a
Oh.
owl, an elf, an owl, and he's like, hey.
Reminded
Okay,
me of
I'm
that
gonna tell you a
movie.
story, and you're gonna be like, kind of freaked out, but.
No. Go then. I'm
But
telling you that I
I
think
was kind of like saving this one for when we talk about sleep paralysis.
but
But
go.
I used to get like a lot of sleep paralysis, you know. And I
Yeah.
hate talking about it because it just kind of like you know,
Ooh, I'm getting
get it a
chills.
lot, like really often, you know. Matilda, stop. I used to get it a lot. So then, when I was living with my mom, well, I got it when I was living with my aunt. Well, I have always lived with my aunt, you know, but when I was older, and then I started living with my mom too, and I would sleep in my brother's bedroom. And I remember one time I was like falling asleep. Well, you know how sleep paralysis works that you're like asleep, but your brain's still awake,
Yeah.
apparently, and you feel like a bunch of weight on you, and you're like wanting to scream, but you
Hasta que te
can.
sientes
Like you're like
muerto.
literally like screaming, like but nothing comes out. Right? So I remember before getting to that point, I remember that I felt like someone was watching me, but from behind. You know what I mean? Like I was sleeping, the bed was like this, and then the door was over here, right? And
Yeah.
like behind me, I felt like a presence, like somebody was there. And then I remember that I saw, I don't know, I don't think I was like
Dreaming.
asleep, or dreaming. But I remember someone like behind me went like that with a little string, and I couldn't see the string, and I pulled it, and they pulled it back.
Oh.
And I remember at that point, like I got scared, because I
Yeah.
guess when you're like doing like when you're because you think, oh, I'm gonna be scared or whatever, but when something like that happens to you, for some reason you get curious.
Yeah, well,
You want to
yeah.
walk into the dark place that you shouldn't be walking to,
Yeah, it's true.
because you kind of get like a little not brave, but you get curious mainly. So I guess it was my curiosity. I pulled it because I can see it from like the corner of
The side, yeah.
my peripheral,
That's
and I
crazy.
and I pulled it, and it got pulled back. I felt it, and that's when I got scared, and I remember screaming, and nothing would come out until eventually that leaves you, the whatever
Yeah.
the fuck, and then something comes out, and then you're able to walk out, and
And
because
do, yeah, and
sleep
move.
paralysis, you're like paralyzed, like you can't move, like for some reason you can't move for a certain period of time, and then when you're able to move, you like fucking leave,
So what was,
walk.
what,
Nothing. Well, there was nothing there. I just remember like walking out of the room and going to my mom's and like crying, and she went with like agua bendita and shit, like holy water and
that's
her thing.
crazy.
But I would get a lot of that, like a lot of shit like that, or like one time I was asleep like this on the side because that's how I sleep, and I felt like how when someone's cuddling with you and like spooning.
Oh, yeah.
I felt that like right here, like if someone's grabbing me like this, right
That's
here.
crazy. You're gonna get me scared. My mom told me that last week she was sleeping, or yeah, she was sleeping, and that she said that she clearly felt someone like covering her, like she felt the arm like that.
Oh,
She said that she got freaked out though, and she woke up and it was like, what the fuck? Like, what was that? Like, what touched me?
but someone covered her.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's
That's
cute. You know what I
cute.
mean?
Check your phone. Check your phone.
Or I remember one time that we were. I'm sorry.
I have to be
It's
here.
just
And
I get all. I remember one time I was asleep, and where I used to live was. Remember when I used to live by the Isleta,
yeah,
the high
padre.
school, and around there, like where they built like the government housing, was I think they built it over some. They said some Indian burial.
Burial.
What is it? Burials?
Burial?
Yeah. So it was like an Indian, like a cemetery. But I guess they built it over. I don't know, like on top. I have no idea. They used to say that, but there was a lot of things that would happen there that were weird.
Fuck that. You know what?
They were weird, huh?
Let's just pause this. I
What?
get freaked out, and then I'm scared.
Shut up.
Here it is. I'm a chicken. I was like, should
I have to go take out Matilda right now, and it's already 12 here.
Ooh.
So that's creepy.
It is.
But yeah,
Like,
some
did you
shit
see
happened
anything awful?
there. Huh?
What did you see around there, or what? Why?
No, you don't want me to tell you. You want to leave this for
No, go
another
for it. We're
episode.
already here. We just might as well get it over with.
No, let's make them wait.
Right. Well, call me later and tell me.
I'll tell you. But yeah, we should talk about that, like ghost.
I'm down to have stories too, so
You want to talk about that next time?
I'm down.
Next time we will talk about ghosts, like
Yeah.
things that, like I actually made a YouTube video for my other channel, and there's this little floaty thing like floating around, and it floats like that. Like
Send me
it's
that.
weird, huh?
Send it to me.
And I was like wondering, like, what is that? Because it doesn't look like any dust or anything. It just looks very
Like something.
And for some reason, I don't know. I just feel like it might be someone, but I don't feel scared. Like I don't even notice it when I'm filming it. I notice it when I'm editing. Like what the fuck? What is
Like,
that?
what
And
is
I'll go
that?
back and I'll slow it and everything. And it doesn't scare me. Like it's not scary. It's just like curiosity, you know, like I
Yeah.
wonder what that is, you know?
I don't know. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna take a look at it. I was gonna ask you a question now that you're saying stuff like that.
Hmm.
You use Snapchat, right?
I use Snapchat.
Do you use it?
I used to use it more, but not anymore.
Well, you know how like when you wanna change, like put something on your face,
Oh, the dogs.
like anything. Yeah. Well, I took I took a couple of pictures here in my room,
Mm-hmm.
and I had the devil one. The red, I don't know if you ever saw that one.
Yeah.
And like I have the pictures. I'll send them to you right now. You could see, like, of course I have red eyes and I have the little horns, but if you see behind me, dude, like there's an extra face, like it has little
Shut
horns.
the fuck
It has
up.
little horns
And there's
and it
nobody
has
there.
the red eyes, and you could see like some chick. Like if you look at it, dude, it's some
No,
chick.
I don't
Like,
want to look at it.
I want you to see it, dude. And everybody's like, no, that shit happens. Like another face comes out sometimes, and I'm like, that shit's never happened to me before. And if you
Something
look
happened like
clearly,
that to me when I was doing the little doggy ones, you know? The
what
ones with the little
happened?
ears or whatever, the little things. And then a
Yeah,
dog came out.
that's
You know how
weird.
like you like oh it
Ah,
reached your face and whoever's there? It
yeah,
was only
like,
me. And then
and
I
that's how
remember
it came
doing that
out.
and it read another face and it was another dog and then it was just weird.
I'm gonna show you, dude. You could even, I'm gonna send it to you. You just watch it, but you could see a chick, and she looks pretty hot. Like in the
You're
picture,
stupid. You're like, hey,
hot,
how
but
you
like,
doing?
but I don't know like who it is. Like
She looks pretty hot.
she
You're
does, and I was
dumb.
like, damn, I have a hot ghost up in the house, but
You're
I don't
like,
know.
damn it, I wish I would have seen that before. Like, how you
And
do?
I took a couple of them, and you see one right behind me next to me,
Uh-huh.
and you see another one, like you see where my picture is at up there.
Yeah.
Okay, you see another one there, but sideways, and it looks like a chick's face. And they're like, oh, maybe it's you. I'm like, dude, that is not me. Like, that is something else.
That is insane. That's creepy.
Yeah, dude. And then, yeah, I don't know. But,
Okay,
oh,
yeah. I don't know if I want to
okay.
see it. Not right now. Send it to me like tomorrow morning.
Oh,
I'm
now
scared
it's cool,
now.
huh?
I'm
You want to be
scared.
telling me your stories when I'm scared.
I'll be like, I'll let you go. Bye. Poop.
Let's just not talk about this anymore. I'm going
Okay.
to go see if my mom wants to have tea so I could get my mind off things.
Yeah. I'm going to go to the dark dog park and go have Matilda be fucking barking at nothing. At
And
12:47 a.m. Just gonna go have her go pee.
then
'cause the
imagine
puppy
you see
says
one
go
of those
pee.
clowns that come out
Oh,
like in
shut up, dude. And she's just standing there.
the...
I'm like, do you want a cigarette or what? Well, you're gonna ask me for a cigarette or what? I don't have another one.
You want to fight?
Well, ábrete, güey. Ábrete, pinche culo.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Huh?
güey, eh? Ándale,
Ooh,
pues.
I have you running. What the fuck? How come?
Ándale, güey. You want some of this,
Ándale, güey.
bitch? Eh, Te echo Matilda, güey.
Yeah.
There's one
Matilda's
of
already
her.
gone.
And she's like, where? Hi.
Matilda's
cute
already at your
stranger.
house and shit waiting.
And she's like over here, like, I don't know what my mom's doing.
She's
But I'm
fighting
done
with the clown
peeing.
out there.
She's flirting with the clown, Dad. If I were you,
You should go out
should
there.
go out there. All right, I'm gonna take her to go pee.
All right then.
All right, buddy. I'll see you next
Right.
time. We'll talk about more ghost stories, and hopefully we can do this like earlier, so it wouldn't be so scary.
I know. It's the Mandela. Just remember that.
Positive vibes. Positive vibes. Positive vibes.
Look like this. Positive.
Positive vibes, bitches.
All right, buddy.
This is a
Be
long
safe
one, right?
outside. Please.
Be safe outside. I don't want to go outside.
Ee, ee, ee.
¡Ay, cállate! Y no te oía porque me salió la pinche serie otra vez. So whenever she comes on, I can't hear you, and then I take her off, and you're like, ee, ee. How do you like it? Do you like it? Is it
I like it.
catchy?
No, I like it because it makes a lot of sense. Like
F and
I thought that you
adulting.
were saying it. I guess I was understanding it like fucking adulting.
Well,
But
they do
now,
have one like that. That's the thing, though. They have
no, this
a
one, no, I
podcast
didn't
like that.
really. I like this one better actually than
F and
the other one.
adulting.
Yeah.
F and adulting. I don't know. I just thought like adulting. What would we get in adulting?
F.
We would definitely get an F. So welcome to A in adulting. I was gonna say A in
No,
adulting.
definitely not A.
A in adulting. Not F. Hi. I don't know what to say. Manchita. Manchita.
Moncheaters.
Monchito.
Moncharito.
Hey, Roman.
Roman. You don't call him by his first name or what? Like his real
No, fuck no. Only when I'm mad.
That's what usually happens.
Hey,
Go over there, Matilda.
My mom calls me Michelle when she's like,
Michelle.
yeah, that's not even my name at all. Like I don't have a
Why
middle
would
name.
she call you Michelle?
I don't know. She said that apparently she wanted to name me Michelle when I was little, but when I was a baby, like born.
Yeah.
But then my grandma told her no because Michelle in Spanish was Micaela, and it was people were gonna make fun of me.
Isn't it Michelle?
So she just no, it's Micaela.
Michelle. Micaela.
You remember that song? Yeah.
It is that, right?
Yeah.
Micaela. Right? That's a cool song. They don't have anything with my name.
Well, that's not even my name, so.
Come on, Fer. They don't have anything with my name.
Oh, shit.
You want to say hi? Just kidding.
Ya, cochinos. No estén comiendo pan enfrente de los pobres.
Right, right, right. Un panecito con jamoncito. ¡Ay, ay!
Damn.
Híjole, sí.
¿Quieres carne, verdad? Ay, cosita.
She's
so
like,
cute.
hello, dude. No digas eso.
Yeah.
Hi, bye-byes. Say hi to everybody. Tell them I'm so dirty. Look at me.
Ay, cosita.
Ay, ¿quién es esa bebés?
Qué bonita.
Baby.
Aww.
Look at babies. Oh, Moisés. She just wants to be there here.
Hey, baby.
You guys want to be like, yeah, the Mandela Effect sucks, dude. I remember. I remember that my dog food was named differently before, and it tasted a lot more different. But apparently, after I went to the vet, my dog food tastes different. I don't know what happened. It's definitely the Mandela Effect. I don't know what happened.
She's disappearing.
Where are you?
Whoa.
What happened to my food? That's definitely crazy. I don't know what's happening.
Matilda. Hi, mommy.
Mira, qué bonito she's all calm.
Matilda.
She's stealing the show. She's stealing the show. Hold on. Let me put this shit again.
Hey.
¿Qué?
Oh, no, not you.
¿Qué chingados, pinche? Ábrete, güey, ábrete.
¿Ya vas a empezar?
¿Ya vas a empezar, güey, o qué? Like my mom, I was talking to my mom. I was talking to my mom. And then she started, I was telling her like, oh, look at what Monchis got me. I showed you, right?
Yeah.
Little stars, like 109 or whatever the fuck. And then she's like, oh, okay. Like, whatever, you know? I was like, all right, well, I liked it. And then I was cooking, and then she was like, si quieres te dejo ir, porque estás muy ocupada, or something like that. And I was like, oh, ¿quieres pelear o qué?
And what'd she say?
Se me hace que tú quieres pelear, quieres discutir. Y luego, she starts laughing, luego, pues de volada, mom, ábrete. De volada. And then she starts cracking up, dude. Ábrete, güey, vámonos.
A ver, quiero
¿Chingazos or
ver.
what? ¿Chingazos or what? Afuera. Así. And she's like, ay, sí, como si tuviera mucho miedo. Mira, véntale pues.
Like, oh, mom, so spicy for reals.
I was like, I think you want to fight, mom. Like, si quieres peleamos. If that's what you need. Want to fight? Let's fucking fight, man.
Let's do it.
Let's do this shit. I'm not backing out.
I probably would. I run.
She's feisty.
Yeah, dude, I'm scared of my mom. My mom would probably beat my ass.
Yes. Your mom would.
Yeah, she would.
How is she doing? She's so cute.
She's good. She's over there in the room right now. She probably wants to have a tea right now in a while.
We'll tell her no tea time.
No tea time.
Until we're done.
I told her we're gonna take 9 hours. Not just playing.
I know, because Lorena doesn't shut the fuck up.
Not even.
She can't fucking stay in line, you know, just...
Even 99, what a time to be alive. Start a podcast, become a DJ, try and fill the void inside. I'd be lying if I didn't say that sounds nice. Wake up, check your phone, but the battery's died. Wake up, check your phone.